Hello and welcome to episode 35 of Hollie, Hotspurs. Today we're away to Southampton. Hello and welcome to another episode of Hollie's Hotspurs, and today, yes, I'll be talking about our FA Cup away game to Southampton. If you are new, please remember to hit a like on this video, comment you thought of the game below and hit that subscribe button. The lineup comes out as I get to my seat, and I see that Captain Lloris is in goal with Serge and Tanganga as fullbacks with Toby and Sanchez in the middle. We have Lo Celso starting again, which I'm very happy about because I thought if he didn't start, we'd have a little bit of an issue. But Lo Celso starts with also Harry Winks, which I thought was very nice to see considering he picked up that injury against Norwich in the week, but he seems to be okay. We also had a start for Gedson, along with Dele, Son and Lucas up top on his own. Now the game kicks off, and to be honest, the first couple of minutes were a bit like hit the ball long. No one was really getting much possession of the ball until about the 8th minute when he had a lovely chance from Sonny. Dele picks the ball up on the edge of the box, slots it through to Sonny, and it just goes wide. I mean, there was positive things to come, but once again I'm thinking, are we going to be clinical again today or not? We did start awake, which is always something that I like to happen at the moment because previous games we start asleep and that's when we get hit hard. Like I said, although we started well, Saints were finding the ball in and there behind us, but our defence mopped it up quite well. There wasn't too much to worry about. I think the only person that really scared me on the Saints team was Redmond. He's quite a little, quick, flicky, tricky player really. It was giving us something to think about, but we had him under control for the meantime. If we talk about throughout the whole game, it was just very, very frustrating. We had so many clear-cut opportunities that just didn't really work for us. I mean, for instance, earlier going in the first half, Lucas Moura has a lovely chance to put us 1-0 in front. But does it happen? No. The ball's hit with some force, it goes goalwards, but fortunately the Southampton goalkeeper managed to get a foot on it. Now, I'm happy because, yes, it's an attempt on goal and a shot that is actually on target, so that was starters. But it just reiterates the fact that we need an out-and-out striker. If that wasn't bad enough, the ball goes out for a corner. I can't remember who took it. I think it was actually Lo Celso, and normally his corners aren't too bad. But this, oh my god, it was worse than Eriksen's, to be honest. I mean, Eriksen's corners hit the first man. This one did the complete opposite and missed everyone and went out for a throw-in. It's all round frustrating, to be honest. At this moment in time, we should be bloody 2-0 up in front, but it's still 0-0. As I say that, we were very lucky not to concede due to a Danny Ings effort. Now, I said in my previous video before this, after the Norwich game, I said if we keep Danny Ings under control, we should be okay. And I said if Tanganga was starting, he'd be able to be alright with him, he'd be able to control him. And to be honest, I was half right because he goes and does this. Lloris comes out, Danny Ings controls it with his chest, he knocks it down to his foot, he has a clear chance on goal, but who's there to rise like a salmon and get it off the line? Mr. Japhet Tanganga. Most technically he has saved our bacon right there because we could have easily gone 1-0 down when we were playing some really nice football, just weren't finishing anything. So yeah, it's still 0-0, but it's not great. Half time comes, and to be honest, apart from singing songs trying to outdo when the Saints go marching in and changing it to when the Spurs go marching in over the top of them, there wasn't really a lot to talk about. We had so many chances, we didn't finish. For me, I thought we should be at least 2 up. I know if Danny Ings managed to score that, it would have been 2-1. So for me, we should have been winning the game. We should have killed the game off in the first half, but it wasn't meant to be. The second half kicks off and it's pretty much the same as the first half. We're having lots of chances in behind Southampton, lots of shots outside the box, no one getting the ball into the back of the net, which was the crucial thing, which we lack right now because we don't have a striker. But in the 50th minute, Southampton have a very good chance, but it just goes wide. That was Danny Ings again trying to get on the score sheet, but we managed to keep them at bay and it was still 0-0. Just after that, Gedson comes off, and for me, I don't think he really played that great or too well. I mean, there wasn't really a lot coming from him. But it is his first start, in all fairness. Just like to see some more from him. Him coming off for Lamela was a very good chance. Lamela would get in your face. Lamela's very good at that. Yes, at times he does come away worse off and gets booked or gets sent off, but I thought Lamela was the type of person to come into this game and just bully them a bit. To be honest, when he came on, there was a bit of a difference because this happened in the 58th minute. I mean, Lo Celso, okay, for me at the minute is our best player week in, week out. The man picks the ball up in our half, decides to take on everyone in your nan like Sonny did against Burnley. just glides past everyone, finds a lovely ball to Lamela, who Lamela then slots it through to Sonny. Sonny has a little chance to think where he's going to put it. Bottom corner, bang, 1-0. I mean, the celebration was pretty cool as well. I was right in the corner to see it, but I was too much giving a Saints fan all of this, rather than seeing our cool celebration. But I watched it back and it was pretty cool. But anyway, it's 1-0 Tottenham Hotspur. My God, it was a long time coming. Then it goes back to the same old thing. We have chance after chance after chance after chance to score again. Does it happen? No. It's still 1-0. And for me, I feel like, you know what, I think Southampton might creep back in here. They started to have a lot more possession. We went back to doing our normal Tottenham thing, letting them play football. But letting them to play football and come onto us and get into good opportunities. And Serge had a very good game up until the point he lost the ball. People saying he was fouled, this and that. VAR's there. VAR was doing business all game, to be honest. And yeah, Serge loses the ball. Danny Ings has it. He crosses it. He picks out Boufal. Boufal smashes it into the back of the net. Suddenly want to hide. It was in the bloody 87th minute as well. We had 3 minutes plus the stoppages to hang on. Could we do it? Don't really know what else to say at this point. We could have been like 3-4 up in front if we actually took our chances and finished. But no, fair play to Southampton. They kept going. They brought it back to 1-1. Like, it was an okay game. Like, for once we were actually driving at players, trying to get on the score sheet. Everyone was trying to do that, but we don't have anyone who can finish it. I mean, yes, Sonny got on the score sheet, but that whole game he just does too much. I don't know whether it's the pressure on him or the pressure on Lucas, but they just can't finish. That's not their position. We need a striker. Daniel Levy, get it sorted before the transfer window shuts, because I cannot put up until Kane is back, which I probably think will be out now to the end of the season. We cannot deal with the rest of this we can't deal with the rest of this season without a striker. Like I say, game should have finished in the first half. We weren't clinical enough. We'll move on. I think we'll beat them in the replay. Only time will tell. But we have City at the weekend, which should also be great. But if we do what we did against Liverpool and actually manage to score, we might be okay. And hey, we might have a striker towards the end of the week, so it might be okay. But yeah, thanks again for watching. We go again. And remember, come on you Spurs.